Good.
Good. All right. I'm just gonna wait for others to join and then I'll start. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. How much do you know about Python? Have you done Python? Have you
Like I've done Python a little bit, but like
Mhm.
I don't know much of it, like really much of it.
So what do you know about Python? Like
I
printing?
mean, like Python, you can make games out of it.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you can make a lot of games out of it. Very- Hello, how are you? Okay. Hello, everyone. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, we can hear you. Yeah, yeah.
Okay, so welcome to your first day of Introduction to Python. My name is Sarvesh. I will be your teacher, and we're gonna have a lot of fun together. Okay, so today we're going to cover a couple of things. First, we're gonna learn what is coding, how do you code, what are all these numbers on the screen? What is Python specifically, the programming language, the basics to Python, and we will start writing our own code. I'm going to wait like a couple of minutes for more people to join, and then we'll start our class.
Is this an introductory level course or is it like a full course?
It's like an introduction, but we will cover some topics that are like pretty deep. So yeah. We'll wait like 2 more minutes. Okay, while we're waiting, does anyone want to like raise their hand and like tell us about what they know about Python if you know anything about Python already? I think Python is a really cool language. It can like help you create anything you want, especially like if you're like into AI and stuff. It's really cool. It can help create AIs, machine learning. Okay, let's start our class. Okay, let me just go over what we're doing today. So today we're going to learn about what coding is. How do you code? What are like what is the syntax and everything? What is Python? It's a specific coding language. The basics of Python, and then we'll go on CodeHS and try out and write some of our own code. So first, what is code and why should we code? Computer programming or coding is an action of giving instructions to computers to perform tasks. A bunch of these instructions is also called an algorithm. We use these algorithms to tell it to do a specific thing. An app or a website, anything, games, has multiple algorithms. All of them work together and make the game app work. These instructions can allow the computer to do almost anything you want, change something, manage data, turn someone's camera on, stuff like that. Bunch of instructions. And every program and app that you use on a daily basis have been written with code to perform their functions. It's like any app that you use every day. Like if you are on social media, you use Instagram, TikTok, stuff like that. All of them use code, and it's really cool. So what is Python? Python is one of the many programming languages created to make coding easier. It's not like the lowest level of programming languages. Um, Python is like pretty high level, kind of. It can help create almost anything you want, different types of applications, games, apps, websites. There's frameworks out there that can help you with a bunch of stuff, libraries. Um, Python is one of the most popular programming languages in the world, along with like Java, JavaScript, if you know or heard of those languages. And yeah, Python is very versatile. It's pretty easy to write. It might take a bit longer compared to other programming languages, but it's a good programming language. It's very efficient. Okay, so let's get started with some of the basics of Python. So first, I want to see if you guys are in CodeHS. Are you guys in CodeHS? If not, I'm going to walk you through on how to make a CodeHS account. Okay, I'll walk you through how to make a CodeHS account. Um, so this is CodeHS. It's like the main website. You could just go to codehs.com if you don't have an account. Just hit sign up. Say you're a student. You can sign up with Google, or you can enter your name, school, email address, password, passcode. I'll give you the passcode in a second. I'm just gonna sign in with Google. Just that. Okay. When you're at this screen, or if you already have an account, I'll post a link in the chat. You guys can click it to join our Python classroom. Second. Okay. So our code is this is our code. 2, capital E, capital B, capital F, and 0. Um, also paste the link in the chat. So that's the link to join our classroom. So make an account, join the classroom, finish your account. And you should be in now. These are your assignments. Next, like where it says next assignment. If you click on your section, it shows you everything that we're going to do in this class, in this course. These are the basics. Today we're going to cover 3.1, which is printing in Python. Every day you're going to have, or like every class, you're going to have a few assignments in here. And yeah, you can, that will be like your homework if you don't finish your class. And yeah, you can also go over to Sandbox, like to just like test something out, just write anything you want, just like play with Python. So I'll make this a sandbox. You can call it anything you want, Python day one. Create program, we're going to be doing Python 3, the first one under Python. And just hit create program. Will be redirected to your programming environment. Yes, ING, what's your question?
Can you tell me the class code again one more time?
Yeah, the class code. 1 second. The class code is 2 capital E, capital B, capital F, and 0. You can also find it in the chat. Okay. So this is your programming environment. We're not going to worry about this part right now. In fact, I suggest you guys like drag it all the way over to the left so that you have more space to code. This is where you're going to be writing Python code over here. You have multiple lines. It says made up PY. PY stands for Python. This is your output area, terminal, or just console. If you hit run, you can run your code. So today we're going to learn print, for example. So you can like print something, and if you run it, it should be there in output. So that's CodeHS. You can practice with Sandbox. Your assignments are over here in my section and over here. And that's CodeHS. That's where we'll be doing our assignments and stuff. Okay. So let's continue our course. I'm assuming everyone's in CodeHS. If you have any questions, you can raise your hand and ask. Okay. Okay. So, like I said, this is the environment. The leftmost side is the file explorer. We're not going to be using that for now. The middle side is where you type your code. And the right side, the terminal console, is where your output will be after you run your code. So, okay. I want everyone to create a new sandbox named Python Day 1 like I did. And in there, over here, and in there, I want you to go in there, click on it. And type this in. Type print. This is like a command for Python. then do parentheses, and then you can type in anything in double quotes or single quotes, it doesn't matter. Like hello, you can run it, and it prints it to the output area. You can also have multiple print statements. Hello, hello. So I'm going to print the first one, then it's going to print the second one in the next line. You also can't have something like this, print hello, like in the same line. It leads to an error. So just make sure that every time you're printing, it's in a new line. And yeah. For numbers, like say if you want to print a number, you can use quotation marks, it will work. But for numbers, you can also just like type the number in. That also works. Your code adjust. So you can just like experiment with it. Yeah, you can also like put in other data types, as we call it. Like true is a data type. So basically, if it's a string, if it's like a bunch of letters, then you need the quotation marks. If it's not, you don't need the quotation marks. In this case, true is not a string, it's a Boolean. It's like true or false, right? So that works. But if you put like hello, just like hello, without the quotation marks, it will throw an error because it doesn't know what hello is. So that needs to be in quotation marks. And well, okay. Does anyone have any questions? Okay. So that's printing. Okay. So yeah, typing print with the parentheses, at least whatever is inside the parentheses to be displayed in the console or the output area. When you print the text, wrap the text in quotes. It doesn't matter what quotes they are for now. You can use single quotes or double quotes. So this is correct because test is a bunch of letters. It's in quotes, so that works. Two is a number, and numbers are special because they're not letters. So you don't need the quotation marks, and that works. And Steam 222 is in quotes, so it works. These are incorrect. So the first one, test is a bunch of letters, and you don't have the quotation marks. So Python doesn't know what test is. So it will lead to an error. Print without the parentheses will also lead to an error. Also, make sure print is like all lowercase. You can't have a capital P and then lowercase RINT. That won't work. It has to be all lowercase PRINT, parentheses, and then the argument or what you want it to print. To print multiple lines, you just have multiple print statements under one another like this, and this will output like this. Okay, code adjustment. Okay, so today you're going to complete all the assignments in 3.1. So you're going to complete all of these assignments over here. 3.1.2, 3.1.5, 3.1.6, 3.1.7 for homework today, or you can get started on it right now if you want to. This is one of the assignments. Again, this is where you write your code. This is the assignment, like if you forget what the assignment was, what it was asking me for. This is the assignment. It tells you the instructions. You can check your code in test cases. So I don't have anything here, so I'm failing all the test cases. You can also check your code from here. Run, you can like run your code. And after you finish, make sure you submit your code. After you get all the test cases right, click submit, and it will make the dot on the bottom to green. And I know that you finished it, and we need that for like the certificate. So yeah, you're supposed to finish all of those assignments. The run button runs your code. Check code button, you can see if your code works and if it's like doing what it's supposed to do. Make sure you submit your code after your code works. And your homework is to finish all the assignments in module 3.1 CodeHS. I can't see who submitted something and who doesn't on CodeHS. So if you do not click the submit button, it won't grade anything and I won't know if you did it. So please click the submit button. Also, try not to work ahead. So does anyone have any questions so far? Yes, Prabha.
Do we have a Google Classroom?
No, we don't have a Google Classroom.
Sorry, the last slide is wrong. We're doing it in System now, so we don't need to submit through Google Classroom.
Yeah.
Okay. Also on System, I can't see any courses on like saying Python.
Did you register for the course?
Yeah, I did.
Uh, Here we can try and resolve that after the class.
Yeah, you can like ask in the Discord server.
Okay, thank you.
Okay, so any more questions?
Should we do the GimKit?
Yeah, okay, let's do the game kit.
I'm gonna give him kit right now.
Yeah, a game kit.
It's crazy. Can you do one way out?
One way out.
Yeah, it's
Do a
better.
poll.
Okay, let's see. Who wants? Okay, let's see. I think we can only do humans versus zombies or one way out or apocalypse. So who wants to do humans versus zombies? Like raise your hand. Okay, one person. Okay, lower your hands down. Okay, who wants to do one way out? Okay. And who wants to do, okay, I think that's two people. Who wants to do apocalypse? Okay, I think one way out one. All right.
Wait, so we need yeah, we have to, can you send the link in the chat for the gym kit?
Yeah, of course. I'll send the link. Let's make it a little-
Like one way out is the best.
Oh, it's so good. Let me try. Oh, okay, there we go. Image chat. Okay, join up. Um, I'll wait like 1 more minute so that everyone joins. It's so laggy for me. Okay, I'll start the game. Yes, I think you're supposed to answer questions. Right here. Wait. Oh, oh, I didn't raise your hand. I'm just gonna talk to you guys. But Okay, everyone. You guys can keep playing. Just want to. I'm just gonna end the class right now. Just make sure to do your Code HS assignments. They're due by 11:59 tonight. So yeah, just do them. And that's it. That's your homework for now. Okay, bye.
Real quick before class ends, I think someone had an issue joining System, right? Or not System, the course we. That person is still there, they can unmute. Okay, I think he left the call then. So everyone is in our course, right? Just want to make sure.
Yeah, I'm in it.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm in.
All right. I guess that'll be it for today.